Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Maziar here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on today's video I am going to show you a way to 3-star the ring bases with the Blizzard Lalo. Yes, I have boosted the sneaky goblins and also the wall breaker, so I can showcase some Blizzard Lalo for you. And also, don't wanna worry, I'm working on another ultimate guide because the other one was quite old, so this one will be a new version on a lot of the bases. You know, the poison towers, rage towers, what you're looking for, all that stuff. But hopefully that will be coming soon. This video is just about ring bases, man. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay guys, the first base is this toxic base we have always with the double invisibility, that everything in that core nearly gets invisible, and it's just hard for super wizards. But one thing you need to be doing first is, of course, send the warden, because that's the easiest method to go for. And I'm gonna tell you after the blimp what you're exactly looking for as well. With the nice warden ability, you want to go and land inside, guys, always empty areas. This is a very bad color, but let me change it. Okay, now empty areas. Look, I made this scatter shot uninvisible, so you know my archers have something to target after the invisibility drop. And now the king was uninvisible, it was visible, so archers went to the king. They are not going so much around the base, making the clan castle invisible, so archers come back. These are how you play with the invisibility, and I'm gonna pause it. So what happens right now? One thing you need to keep in mind, you do not have the warden, which means, well, multi-infernos and scattershots are your only threats, because you already took out the town hall. What you need to do is to find the best spot to go into one of the two, so either a scattershot or a multi, which in this case I choose the multi side from this side because, well, I can get the eagle after if my heroes go well, and I can Lalo from the top side really nicely and come down with my royal champion as well, joining the force. Now king going in as well, trying to funnel this cannon so he can later on, and the queen also going nicely. And don't forget, you have a single inferno, but look at the freezes. I have so many free spells, guys, so many in this army, which I like really. You know, it's a nice change after the super barbarians because you don't get spells there. And now everything going nicely, and now you can see when the royal champion comes in, she can give you really good access to all this stuff of this base. And then this will be the remaining, well, okay, sorry, hold on, yeah, okay, this will be the remaining of the base, of course. So how you want to exactly approach it is from the side that your heroes are already alive. Don't wait on your heroes. That's the best tip I can give for a Sui attack. Now going with some loons, some hound, you know, like a lava hound, and then you need some loons on the side, guys, like here and on the mortar, so your main pack stays into this compartment right here, going through like a river. Okay, you need to add these loons. And also this is where it's important. You see that haste? That haste and the freeze is for my headhunters to get to the enemy royal champion. And also I'm going to show you another replay that it's important to freeze the expos, and I'm going to show you exactly why it's important. But now we're just adding loons. Royal champion still alive with her ability. This is exactly the way you want her to be on this type of Lalos, guys. When you don't have the warden, you need to have one of these heroes with your loons, because it's going to give you so much power. And also it won't make you time fill, because do not forget, you can still time fill on a lot of these Lalo attacks just because the loons are not strong enough or have the enough HP for themselves to get through so many bases. Well, so much of the bases, better say. Okay guys, next replay we have the double poison tower ring style base. Well, there's only few options to go if the rings are like this. Okay, you cannot really blimp the other side, that is for example this whole side, or you cannot blimp a certain angle because of this other sweeper. So you need to go from the town hall from a decent angle. Also don't forget about the sweeper, make sure you are dodging it by just a bit. Also electro titan comes out, just make sure you make something invisible on the first layer around here, so archers can target anything here. So electro titan by that time will be around this area, so now the archers can target the monolith and not go after the, you know, the electro titan itself. Simple as that. So you can play with your invisibility nicely. And don't forget, it's super wizards, man. They're gonna demolish everything in that core if you drop your invisibility nicely. I've seen some people tell me, well, my super wizard doesn't get that much value. It will, guys, it will, and it's mainly because of the invisibility spells. Look, we got super decent value and this is where it gets really interesting. You remember when I said infernos and scatters are your only like threats? Well, on this base we actually have 3 infernos left, which is kind of problematic, to be honest. You need to sui at least one of it. Start the Lalo with the RC on the other one, and then of course use those freezes for ground expos and also the last in like multi inferno. Simple as that. Now, going in, always make sure the expo doesn't lock onto your queen, because you have to use a freeze so you don't lose her ability. Her ability on this type of Lalos will be super nice, guys, trust me. Royal champion going in as well with the king, a wall break there just in case my wall break goes well, but it didn't. Now, starting the Lalo again really early, guys. Even I'm dropping some loons. I'm actually gonna pause this before we go too further. Dropping some loons here to help the Royal champion and the heroes to just back up this area in case there is some Teslas more popping up. And then also main pack is going this side. This is the main pack going in. You need to drop some loons on this cannon, for example, so these loons don't come around, let's say here. They don't go on the outside like that, you know. You need them to be in the core. But this is where I'm talking about that headhunter and also the ground expos, okay? You need to haste your loons, but mainly that haste is for the headhunters itself. So here I didn't use the headhunter perfectly because the Royal champion was on another side. But anyway, I freeze the ground expo again. Don't want it to lock onto my champion. Popping the queen ability, Lalo coming from the lower side as well as the top side so we can distract this scatter shot. This is important. If you wait too long with your loons, well, this scatter shot will target all of these loons. They will die, and then when you start the Lalo here, it will target everything here because it's too far from the scatter. So you need to make sure, actually let me change this color. You need to make sure when the loons are around this area, you start the Lalo from the lower side as well. So now scatter shots doesn't know which group to target, and well, it could target your lava hound or your lava pop, so you don't need to freeze it that same time. Now you're gonna see what happens and how I use my freeze. You saw it. The first target of scattershot was the lava pops. The next target I saw it target my loon, and I went with a freeze. Now this is going to get quite closer than you think, and that's simply because the super wizards in the core, they didn't get too much, but I wanted to show you exactly how you can blimp the core with the invisibility spells and poison spells. But yeah, this is gonna be super close on this attack. Again, it's kind of hard to Lalo 3 inferno towers with the scatter shots and still a hero left. Is quite hard, okay, but it is possible with practice. Okay, go for it and practice it. I hope these tips that I gave you on the Lalo itself helped you, because the sweet part is quite like simple once you actually know what you're looking for, and you just need to funnel your troops a bit. But that's basically it for the sweet part. So let's go to the next attack and see which base we have. Okay guys, we are on the next base, another ring base with 1 poison tower this time. And guys, I'm trying my best. I hit so many bases, but I just couldn't find the ring with double poison towers, in quite, I would say, mid regions right now, because I was pushing really hard at the beginning. Anyway, this is how you want to approach this space, because, well, you have 1 invisibility on this side, so that means easy blimp on that side and not the other side. But guys, what happens is that sometimes a Titan might come out or some witches, which means the wizards could target the skellies. Make sure you make them invisible right there and then, okay? They died, but for example, if they're outside of your invisibility, your super wizards will follow them because of this open wall. This is why these bases sometimes have open walls, for the super wizards to go on the outside like they just did right now. And guys, how much value did we get? Honestly, we got 1 eagle and the town hall, 1 expo. That's basically it. Of course, we got the poison tower as well and the invisibility tower, but that's not too much with the Lalo, guys. With the Lalo without a warden. And I just want to show you how strong it is once you get it. Now, you need to make sure you use your wall breakers nicely, because you only have 2. So you don't need to wall break that first layer. But once the archer tower is down, you can wall break the next layer right now. And then your next wall break will actually open this wall. Simple. Really simple things, but you will get it if you don't know how right now. I lost the queen ability really early. My king is on the outside. So I had to use the royal champion into that multi-tower inferno, because nothing will go for it. And, well, just see how I start the Lalo. Okay, I'm gonna actually zoom out a bit, because once I started, I want to show you the path of this Lalo. Also, you can see already my heroes are not, for example, inside this area and they don't have too much HP. So usually I would say Lalo from this side, right, when the heroes are alive. But no, the heroes are dying super quick. So this is why you need to start the Lalo opposite side. I started to use so many like free spells for the Royal Champion, which is it worth it at the end? I don't know, but let's just see the Lalo. So I'm Laloing from the lower side. Now, good thing is this Inferno is not multi. Well, that saves me quite a lot of freezes. That's why I use them on the Royal Champion. And now, one loon for each defense. This is important. Like I'm saying, one loon, one group of loons. So 3 or 4, you know, just to have the main pack going into the base. And look at the funnel. One thing you need to get straight is these 2 buildings. You need to take them out like that, so the main pack keep on being in the, you know, area. But let's see how I use my freeze and haste and also poison with the headhunters for enemy queen. This is important, guys. There is 2 ground exposed, so you need to freeze them when using the headhunters. I'm waiting for the first one to go down, then using headhunters, freeze the queen, also freezing the other ground expo right now so my headhunters can kill the queen, in fact, and also some minions on the top to distract the air defense because I don't need cleanup. My king is already doing the cleanup. Haste spell, another freeze for the bomb tower and the, you know, monolith. I don't know why I didn't freeze the air defense, builder hut and the single inferno. I freeze the bomb tower, I don't know why, but it is what it is and we're gonna get it. And this is why this Lalo is really strong. We didn't get a single level for the loons. We didn't get a single level for the lava hound since Town 13, but I just want to showcase how strong it can be on ring bases where you don't even get that much value, or your heroes don't even get that much value. So still, you can destroy bases left and right. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this video overall, but it was a little like sneak peek of a Lalo guide that I'm bringing really soon on all those styles of bases in really high legends and also mid legends where people really face difficult bases and they don't know where to blizzard because there is some creativity that needs to be inside those attacks. That's how stars and some other players like Klaus and DP are in high legends, and they're the only one using the blizzard because how high they are, you are sometimes like, how do they even use it? But don't worry, I'm gonna bring a guide for that hopefully, and hopefully I can even hit rank with my own account in this season with the blizzard Lalo. So yeah, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for more videos like this. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also like the video. As always, I'm gonna have the link of the strategy and also some links on your screen right now, so make sure you go and watch them. I hope I see you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.